Hey guys, welcome back to Tenet Topical. Nate here with Miss Darby. Strange Wang still in self-quarantine, doing it without him. Today we're reacting to the new trailer for Tenet. Do you remember when the first trailer reacted to this one for?
Nope.
All I have for you is a word. Tenet. It'll open the right doors, some of the wrong ones too. Use it carefully.
To do what I do, I need some idea of the threat we face.
As I understand it, we're trying to prevent World War III.
I'm not saying Armageddon here.
No. Something worse.
I gather you have an interest in a certain Russian national.
Why did you bring me in?
You really want to know?
He can communicate with the future.
Time travel.
No. Inversion.
Aim it and pull the trigger. You're not shooting the bullet, you're catching it.
Or... Well, I've seen too much. Well, we'll try and keep up.
Your duty transcends national interests. This is about survival.
Seems bold.
Bold, I'm fine with. I thought you were going to say nuts. This is where our worlds collide.
How would you like to die?
Old.
You chose the wrong profession.
Well, what happened here?
Hasn't happened yet.
There are people in the future who need us. They need Tenet.
We need to save them here and now. It's reversing the flow of time. Doesn't us being here now mean it never happened? You want to crash a plane, but not from the air. No, it's so dramatic. Well, how big a plane?
That part is a little dramatic.
Let's talk about it.
No. Alright. Do you remember the first trailer reacted to now?
A little bit. I remember the backwards car scene, and
Yeah.
that stands out to me. But yeah, is it vastly different?
Yeah, for sure. So a couple things are really interesting about this film. Hey, it looks phenomenal. I've heard some people say, and I feel like this, like the plane, is probably a little dramatic.
Mm-hmm.
But some people have said that this film is going to change, like, the landscape of filmmaking.
Wow.
Like, apparently it's incredibly revolutionary in some of the things that it tackles. And to be honest with, like, the elements of, like, time travel that we've seen, like the car scene, for example, like, that looks incredibly realistic.
Yeah,
Like, it does not look like CGI at all. So I'm excited about that.
It reminded me a lot of Inception.
Coincidence? I think not!
Yeah.
And I'm honestly just really happy for a genuinely good movie to come out.
Yeah.
It feels like it's been a long time since a movie that's that engaging came out.
Mm-hmm.
It's debatable!
I feel like it's a movie that's going to have lots of action, but lots of psychological thriller type things going on to make you think. But also just, it seems like a lot of character investments can be made too. And that just is an overall good movie. So
Yeah, for sure.
I'm excited. I think it looks great.
I'm really excited as well. I'm excited to see Robert Pattinson
Yes.
in it, especially since, like, he's going... So
in a
he's...
non-vampire role.
Yeah, and
So
he's going to
good.
be the next Batman, too.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to see how he does in this movie. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you know, not that this will necessarily give us a glimpse into, like, how his Batman's going to be, but like you said, I'm excited to see him in. I've seen some of the smaller films that he's done since Twilight, and he's very good.
He is.
So I'm glad that a mainstream audience is going to get to see that, because this is potentially going to be, especially with coronavirus, they're really intent on getting this film in theaters, which like obviously right now is difficult because theaters aren't open yet.
I mean, this would be way better in theater than it would just be in your home.
So this is most likely, if not by default because of the virus, going to be the highest grossing film of the year. It's going to be an incredibly popular film, and it's going to be one of the first that we can go see when theaters reopen. They are doing something gimmicky with it, which I'm not a fan of.
What's that?
You're aware of Fortnite and what it is?
I know what it is.
Yeah, so every Fortnite does like these in-game events. Like last season, they literally had like a virtual Travis Scott concert, and I think I told you about this in the game.
What's your point?
So it's like you go into the game and like it cuts off all the damage and fighting for these events. They're screening this movie in Fortnite.
What's that?
What?
So, I'm not a huge fan of that because, like, this is a theater film.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, like, I don't care how good your sound system is or how good your headphones are, or how big your TV is. Like, I think it's interesting that we're getting to the point where video games are making that leap into, like, this cross-genre stuff, but, like, go see this film in theaters because it's going to be so good.
I mean, the theater is just magic. So you get there and you're watching this on the huge screen in an audience full of people who you're connecting with even though you're not talking to because of what you're watching together. You have the surround sound going on. Like, it's just an experience. And this movie is one that should be experienced like that.
Yeah, agreed wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
Let us know what you think down in the comment section below. Are you going to watch this on Fortnite or are you going to watch it in a theater? Hopefully a theater. But regardless, as always, like, comment, share, and subscribe.